this is the very start of it. Let's say goodbye to a long and sorrow-stricken night. The glory I'm holding in my grip, this flag of mine, anchored down to the world and flying high. And if you start to walk, the wind will follow behind you soon enough. Let's hoist the flag above us and then move forward. Hey, it's nice to meet you, the start of this story. 'Cause now we've found our way. Let's find our way to a shimmering morning, somewhere beyond this place. Somewhere on a long and twisted path, all the flags we saw in the ground there had marked our journey's end. Each one was different from the last. They stood up tall by the will of what they all represent. And if they try to cross, they cannot count on each other's help at all. Existing on the same path until it's gone. Hey, it's time to decide and make our own glory. Together on this day, one step at a time.
Hello everybody, as you can see, today's video is Time Travel Retrospective. Anyway, the day I'm actually recording and making this video is on my mom's birthday, so congratulations to her. Happy birthday, Mom. But anyway, this entire video is dedicated to my entire series, Time Travel, or what was originally called Random Adventures. Anyway, let's start with part 1, Random Adventures, Time Travel Origins, back in 2016. So, for the people that don't know, or don't remember, Random Adventures was a comic series that I made a long time ago in 2016. I made it for me and my classmates back when we had nothing to do in my 6th grade. We would put each other in my comic and go on crazy adventures in different worlds, like in Murder Mystery, Hunger Games, Minecraft, Mario. It was pretty weird and really fun. Agent F wasn't originally called Agent F. He was just referred to as F because his real name was pretty long. And everyone in the comic was at least someone from my school. The only original characters that I made was EXE, Nick, who appeared later, so I won't be talking about him, Lord Vorton, who showed up rather late in volume 11, and the original villain / rival that Agent F and everyone would have fought against was secretly L. He's also one of my friends who's been doing his own thing for a long time. It's been a while since I last talked to him. But anyway, back then, it was obvious that it was inspired by a lot of things. Like Murder Mystery was obviously inspired by Minecraft Story Mode, episode 6, Murder Mystery, where the murderer was a white pumpkin. Same thing there, except the only difference is that he actually killed. He actually fought, and he also wasn't a sheep. Later on, when it went into season 2, and I'm surprised as to how I made it through that, there were more villains. Like one of my friends named Jen. I won't be telling the real name. And another villain who I never used, but I kind of forgot. And literally just everyone having a civil war with each other. Now, and that's when I just stopped, after Conker's Bad Verde World, which was volume 9 of season 2. I just kinda gave up on the series and thought that it would never happen again. But let's see part 2. Time Travel, aka Random Adventures 2. So it was 2017 now, and I wanted to make a new comic, or make a sequel to Random Adventures. I looked back on how it started by seeing that The entire thing started because Agent F went to Yair Simulator and tried to fight a crab monster, normal things. And so Agent F was dropped and replaced with Nick with the sequel, aka reboot, now called Time Travel, because I thought no other name could be copied from that. So anyway, now Time Travel was the name, and Nick was the game. And now Nick was going to save the world. I don't know how, since the last thread was destroyed. So anyway, the new danger in this comic was not Lord Vorton, but instead EXE. After his defeat, he wants to get everyone together and try to murder all the worlds, or I guess destroy them. It was up to Nick, the returning Agent F, and the returning Fabe to try to put a stop to EXE. They kind of succeeded. I say kind of because they fought a giant cheese monster. I don't know why I let people design that one. And all was right with the world, and this time I wanted it to end. But one of the main complaints of Time Travel, or Random Adventure series, was that nobody knew who was talking, and everybody looked the same. I would say racist, but everyone was a stickman, so I don't know what to say. Sticksism. So then, and none of those were fixed, except for maybe Nick, who was now wearing a hat. But sadly, everything else was left unchanged, because back then I thought, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, except everything was broke. So then, I wanted to end the series there, but I wanted to give it a proper ending. And so came Time Travel 2. I'll see you later in part 3 in Time Travel 2, aka the end of the world 2x2.
Another world awaits. I'm there!
We're almost to the end. Anyway, now we're in Time Travel 2, aka the end of us all. Oh wait, no. The end of the world 2x2. I named it that because back in 2017, I wanted to reboot it again. And this time, this reboot actually counted. But I like it. Anyway, everybody got new designs. Everybody got their own names. You can tell who's who. And this time it's much better. Flint even appears in the beginning of the entire series in Volume 1. But because of his design being too big and too complex, or mainly too detailed, I couldn't really draw him well. Same with Star and DragonPlayer. They weren't included earlier because they didn't tell me earlier, and because of the fact that I almost canceled it after literally Volume 5. There were also two other volumes that were unused. There was an April Fool's version of Volume 6 where Agent F and Nick went to Naruto, and there was Volume 7 where EXE went to Mario in the Music Box. They were both unused because I kind of lost those in due time. But anyway, they were the most detailed of the entire series. Anyway, after that series, I wanted to stick with these designs. The only ones who actually had original designs was Shion and kind of EXE. And also maybe kind of Flint as well, even though his design was based off of the main character of Attack on Titan. Anyway, that's all that's here. And also there was an unused area in Time Travel 2, aka the end of the world 2x2, which would have been Purgatory. I still want to bring that place back. Floating towers and floating skies. You fly up to the top and go to heaven, and you fall down to the below and go to hell. Anyway, time for the weirdly unexpected one. Okay, I'll make this one short. Anyway, Nick's Adventure, aka the TimeTravelsGacha Studio Verse and Life series, was originally supposed to be a remake of Time Travel, but in gacha form. The only problem was gacha couldn't do giant people back then. Well, they could, but they couldn't show them actually fighting or blood or anything. It would take extra time, and plus back then I didn't know how to edit. So I made a completely new series where Nick would have been stuck in a dream and he would have tried to get out by his friends trying to go into his dream and pull him out. The only problem was it went nowhere, and it became just a giant parody of the entire Gotcha series at the end. Which is sad because nowadays Gotcha, or actually back then, there were a lot of Gotcha videos that were either too inappropriate, too weird, or kinda dumb. Like 18 and up, 13 and up, and so forth. Anyway, yeah, this was supposed to be just a little fun thing that I would do. But at the end, it just became pointless to the entire timeline after it got rebooted. Anyway, time for the last part. Alright, we finally made it here. So for TimeTravel's 5th anniversary, I'm obviously doing this. And also I'm finally gonna do TimeTravel Reboot, or mainly TimeTravel Trilogy. It's all the 3 stories, but changed and altered. I hope you guys enjoyed the entire series this far. After all the ups and downs, the confusion it led to, all the weird spin-offs. I don't know why I did those. And I hope you guys enjoyed it so far, because this has really been a thing that I've been doing for a long time. All the way in 2016, it started as a comic that I would do for fun. Like, nobody even knew about it. I would just do this while in school when no one was looking. It was pretty funny. Then in 2017, it started to become pretty good. Then in 2018, that's when you guys started to know about it, or at least some of you. And then the Gotcha series came, and it went faster than anything. And now I'm doing TimeTravel Trilogy. It's gonna be a tough one. And me and my cousin Zaid, aka the creator of a Dimensional Crisis, are actually gonna try to do an anime on Netflix about one of my series. So give us a comment on which series you want us to turn into an anime, or what you want us to do for the anime, or what can we do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed TimeTravel so far, because this time it actually is getting bigger and better. One more thing, take Flint's name and try to alter it. You'll find something out. Trust me, his entire name's a secret.
And this will be a night to make